Well, that's what I thought. Now, if they said she was too sick for that.
We'll do our best, but you know, a couple of years ago in August, I don't know if your viewers will remember, but there was that big storm that swept through, and they knocked down a whole lot of trees, and there was a tree up on on McNabb, excuse me, and it was beside.
Who's the 12-year-old?
Beyond the weather and go deeper on the stories that matter to you with experts who know.
Still are expecting the...
Yeah, that's what Jim and Mary Ann did on the corner. Well, then they bought that by the kids. They're hiding her husband had fit. And then they moved down there.
Or skinny snowtail cat with a room full of rabbit ears. Oh, those shiny hooks look delicious.
Sandy, no! Stay away from those.
But they're so inviting.
Granddaughter, boy, what's wrong with her? Wow. So as long as she's going to be a sick girl for quite a while. Let's hope it's not like Christine.
Music Live, after the news.
Its development in the Canada-U.S. trade war. U.S. President Donald.
I say Canada is limiting how many U.S.
Together. That takes foot health.
Online, Trump insists tariffs are vital.
See.
major force is back, and a lot has changed. Chopper got arrested.
You don't like it when I fight crimes. You don't like it when I commit crimes. I can't win with you.
Ray has a new girlfriend.
Just remember Captain Miranda? I've been lying to her.
And there's a new force of evil that wear really creepy masks, kidnap all the moms in Swellville, and see...
I was sick for a week and missed my friend's birthday party. It made me wonder how...
We can help you with a range of affordable solutions to help your home run smoothly.
Evercare, experts at home.
The NBA on TSN is happening now. We don't know who's going to catch fire. Toyota takes you there.
Good night, Francie.
Previously on Young Sheldon.
Sheldon Cooper.
What? To host loved ones. This driveway's got room for 11 cars on it. 11? That's quite a party, isn't it? Cool. Yeah.
रीशेप करना शुरू कर दिया है वर्ल्ड वाइड, इस लिहाज से इसकी इंपॉर्टेंस बहुत ज्यादा है। उसकी इंपॉर्टेंस एक
Today, I'm thrilled to be cooking again in the MasterChef kitchen in a white apron, but
3.
From ABC News headquarters in New York City.
Where's that clearance button?
Sorry, did not compute.
Get more done with one bounty.
Brought her son here to find out which one of them.
The thing that you were crazy enough for me.
Last week, her husband at the time, Chris Perez, came, and he's there, and he's still doing his music with.
My thoughts exactly.
Responsibility when you are chosen to be a Today Showstopper. So we really have given you something that is extraordinary.
And what's going on at Auburn compared to Alabama? That's just the truth, okay? That's just the truth.
The stretch when they used him, he was pitching important games for the Blue Jays as they were trying to get the American League.
In France, in exile. We asked this great city.
Marina, Teenage Vampire. Saturday afternoons on Disney Channel.
Big fun movie moments. I don't approve of your
Hey, you see, I hear your concerns. I also occasionally hear ghosts. Huh?
Is ready to join the lineup once again. Remember, this is the guy that led the team in batting average, the guy that led the team.
I felt, and I always tell that story because it just stays with me like that.
Of workers in the United States, workers in Canada.
No, I really don't know. I don't know. That's my guess.
You know what? Let's say alcohol. Let's say liquor. Liquor.
To a fight with somebody. Kind of a loose cannon.
A loose cannon downs more ships. Don't worry. This year, to ensure success, I'm putting myself on lockdown.
For flair, drama.
Tries to have the composure to just get the ball underneath the crossbar.
Okay. More venture pitchers and rookies. Swing and a miss to get him right back to the splitter for out number 2.
Oh, you lose or you win.
This is a very solid group of people here.
I am probably the
to make her job easier. What am I missing here?
You'll find out soon enough, I guess.
I've seen the turning point. I'm recognizing the big chance when it comes along and grabbing it. A career can...
Now, the price of this is $474, and that means that a 4 or a 7 is the first number in the...
It's an R.
There are a couple of R's, yeah. $1,800. So when you want the magic of Vegas, you get the magic of Vegas. All the excitement of a player's paradise with lot.
I think that's just part of the on how God has ordained things.
Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve...
Style street corn salad. I just love hickory wood on lamb. I know I want to get...
Let me fetch my money sock.
Then and then you are still going to need to get... To really hit him with flavor. Apple cider vinegar.
Get your eyes done every year.
Women and people tell you that all the time.
Free.
When you are...
It never gets old. It never gets old.
Something you might find in the bed that can make you expect the wives have.
And she said there's
या रिटेन करने की जो कंप्यूटर है वो 1 million times 10 million
on Epstein's Island as part of an orgy with other young girls and to me.
Yeah, well, let me speak to you. We can't be throwing away $50.
We are not throwing it away. Vache de l'entreprise génère environ 15 tonnes de résidus par semaine.
It's hard to do nice haircuts when you're shaking.
And a trip to Philadelphia. First,
Oscar Gutman. You mind if we stop for a minute? Of course I mind.
Yeah, how's it going?
I'm good, how are you?
I gotta say, Nadia, I'm a little worried. I see no coffee whitener around. I see no...
There's no upgrades. You can't get a better piece.
This is the best.
This is the very...
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit. People staying there have a pretty good view. Megan, tell us all about where you are.
Yeah. The $1 million question here, Rebecca. Jaden Daniels and this...
Does your change in view about...
Does he walk around with expensive stuff?
No,
Lucas brought up Minnie Driver's going to join the cast.
Oh,
She's going to play Princess.
And then she wouldn't
Do sit down. Excuse me.
let her send her an email for your results, which is what she does. She had to come in and talk to her personally.
Is this yours? Oh, that's it. I'll be back in 1 week to test this so-called.
I can read it myself.
of cancer research in the United States outside the federal government.
The American Cancer Society is all about...
Little.
Line drive to right field, and the sun not an issue for Miles.
No pun intended. To hang your hat on, you have to have a win that you have to say, okay, we did.
It's not the first thing, it's actually the second.
Woody, look out. Jones bearing down.
Whenever she goes like this.
Savados puts her blocker down, steers it away.
I cannot focus my eyes.
At one point, there were more Lightning players in the penalty box than on the bench, and this was a preseason game. They'll face each other 4 more times.
Every other time, it's this for this, this for this. And I said, I can't tell the difference.
You're gonna stay quiet.
It vacuum seals all the flavors.
Tiff, I'm just gonna move you over.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Unbelievable scene here at the Rogers Center. 2-0 Blue Jays.
Has been one of the best first pitch hitters in the game. It's left-handed pitching. And he just jumped on the first pitch from Max Fried and knocked it.
Ossington Old Orchard School, and this is the cup rally.
But it is the truth.
Yeah, I wonder why this would have gotten Trump so upset. And you talk.
Just can't deny that he has two. I hope that's what people around him would tell him.
And so we're all in this as women. We'll be right back.
I'll tell you all about the sports equinox after the break.
Take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling? Ask your rheumatologist for Invoke. And take back what's yours.
Dry liner to keep him comfortably dry. Pampers.
Have an image of Rihanna after that beating. Right. He's filling venues again. And everybody wrote a...
To moms, dads, and caregivers, they have put their trust in Tylenol.
Possibilities. Retirement can be however you define it.
Redefine your retirement.
50s, sometimes I feel like I don't have a lot of choices. But one thing I can choose is how to...
We talk a ton about Elias Pettersson on the show and other things, but it's Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes.
Mon amour, mais celui-là, c'est moi qui voulais te conseiller. Je vous ai fait en dehors de ça, peut-être. Avec super plaisir qui arrive.
De décider si oui ou non on pense que sur le plan économique, culturel, politique.
That universe too. And then we also have her bestie, Courtney.
Pay for covered over-the-counter items. So if you have Medicare and Medicaid,
Before your car breaks down.
CarShield can save you thousands. Just call before.
Trust the team voted best in the Pacific Northwest to keep you.
We are back with.
On a tree of bird eats berries. One day it finds water at a creek.
Ignite World Racing presents the Breeders' Cup World Championships, only on Sportsnet.
The mustache is calling. Come together.
The NBA issued the following statement. We are in the process of reviewing the...
Wear anything if it got paid.
In midfield tonight, Charles went defensive side and then take.
Art, there's like 27 parts to someone's story.
A little bit of country with Kenny Rogers. Ed Sheeran has a perfect
to treat him like he's a number 9 hitter in the lineup. Like, he's still Boba.
Everything I gave you, including that guitar. It took some time.
Is the ability to manipulate live TV. As you watch a channel, corded in a buffer that makes it possible for you to pause the show. As you are watching live, our controls to skip back, skip ahead,
The nest you helped them make. It kind of feels.
And smoked applewood brie.
Yeah, and we want to be a part of it.
Thanks so much. Out of nowhere, this beautiful beam of light shines.
Yan, by manufacturing prosthetic leg belts that allow
and Daniel to make this space work perfectly for them.
Sont larges dans l'alimentation du bétail au Canada. Donc, on a tout fait des démarches, on peut vendre aussi.
तो मिलेगा ना कि हम अपनी skills को upskilling कैसे
Expect to find that in French toast, but you added your own
No other company protects drivers like CarShield.
Get some clarity on my role at the company.
Boys, the tables have turned.
7 p.m. Eastern on NBC and Peacock.
That should be good.
Then Monday.
Remember now, your bestie will love our complimentary belly rub. Enjoy.
That's a friend of the Undertaker.
It's very random, and we know.
Donald Trump, as we have seen, we know he's vindictive.
Waterfall creation. For the real goodness, we have this wine.
And I said, you'd be cheating if you put a, for instance, if you just put a club down here, then club was played, you could film it.
For the whole families.
And, yeah, but he said, what, how do I get my A's on?
The controller, at least heavily influenced, is developing new.
And I was going to say, you should have some rules or something.
kilometers and I'll do it in miles.
There we go, Olivia Chow.
3 blocks to go. You got $400. You don't have any stripes. Which Canadian?
Thanks, Chris. There are 3 knife blocks in front of you. Each holds a knife with a different level of power.
Why didn't you stick up to me? Don't you believe me?
Of course I believe you.
We'll have nightmares tonight.
Tickets now.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the short and long-term forecasts for your area.
What happened here?
Oh man, you guys just missed it. These gnarly freaks came in and they trashed the place. And then they just took off. It was sick.
Smash? Ooh, it's this one! I see it! It's mine!
Your family's safe by taking the time to test your smoke alarms.
Next week I'm going to show you this guy. He's always there. I would guess he's from Hanover area. That's it, you don't have to take much.
Hi, I'm Corey Connors, professional golfer on the PGA Tour. Silence on the golf course helps me focus for moments like this. But silence at home can be dangerous, especially when your smoke alarm doesn't alert you to a fire. That's why it's crucial to have working smoke alarms on every level of your home. Early detection gives your family the best chance in the event of a fire. Keep your family safe by taking the time to test your smoke alarms.
I'm Adam Olivero, and welcome to Victoria Park in Elora, down here in Centre Wellington for Earth Day, and we're going to be talking about the tree trust, as well as seeing some trees getting pruned and trimmed behind us in this beautiful park. We're going to talk to Tony Ellis and have some special presentations here for Earth Day 2024.
So I'd like to start by wishing everybody a happy Earth Day. We have done a number of trees over the years on Earth Day, and the sun always smiles on us. So lucky us. For me, well, trees are always on my mind, but I think this week, more than any other week, people are really thinking about trees that grace our communities. On Saturday, we were part of a team of 50 dedicated volunteers, that's 50 volunteers, who came out to plant 75 trees on the Trestle Bridge Trail. It was snowing, it was hailing, it was unbelievable. I don't think I've ever planted in the snow before, and everybody stuck to it, and we all got those trees beautifully planted. They came in from Green Legacy, and so those 75 trees hopefully will grow and become important parts of our urban forest. I read yesterday that Dr. Suzanne Simard, for those of you who know, she wrote The Mother Earth Tree, Finding the Mother Earth Tree, which is a remarkable book, and it documents the research.
This program is rated G.
Oh, that. But that's just once.
I love my daddy! I'll take a test drive. That's go. I'll be back before Daddy wakes up.
She can't drive a boat with no engine. Hey, Pearl!
Quiet! She can't find out this is a piece of junk.
Well, how do we do that?
Fake it! We'll be the engine.
No. She couldn't wait to get
Funnel
home.
cloud spotted in southern Oklahoma.
She was other places to visit.
We'll kick things off on the peak of Japan's Mount Fuji, which got its first taste of snow this season on Thursday, October 23rd. Now, this snowfall came 21 days later than the average year, but 15 days earlier than last year's start. All right, close it to home. It was a fireball that was spotted near Montreal on October 17th. A bright stretch of light, or streak of light, was a small remnant of a comet.
Yeah.
Use it every day. Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay then. Oh, well, he takes it when he thinks he needs it. I use it like, you know how you go to get cleaned out over your yeah. Well, that doesn't even apply. He's got to take it 3 hours before they sage it, and then the next morning after he goes for a walk, it might work. It is ridiculous. Oh, he should. But you know what the guy told me the very first time he never told this.
Waiting for you, Nadine, but I was not here at this time. But I did get my hands on a nice artifact from 1993. This is what we used to use to.
Hook a garden hose up to another one. There's a bridge there, so you want the water to run past the ridge so that.
Three, of course, the big story back-to-back winnings of the World Series, and of course, we are looking to repeat that this year. For anyone heading down to the game or even viewing parties this evening, 8 degrees for this evening as well as tomorrow across parts of the GTA. So go Jays, go. Into the weather story for us for today.
Yeah, when we take a look across the country, you can see rain pushing in across BC, even portions across the Avalon, but fairly dry though. Prairies, Ontario, Quebec, but this is the bigger story across the west.
Yeah, so the rounds of heavy rain and snow.
I told her, no, the doctor took me, and I told her, well, okay, she said, you won't be, and she said, with her, well, no, she, with her, she said,
Across the greater Victoria area, the Strait of Georgia, so keep an eye on the ferries.
Yeah, and in terms of that cumulative rainfall for us, you can see across the Vancouver region, maybe about 30 to 50 millimeters rainfall, but certainly West Vancouver Island up toward the north coast, we're going 100+ millimeters of rainfall.
Yeah, it's not only the rain, wind, but it's also snow across the higher elevations, and the freezing levels slowly dropping. We could potentially see impacts along the highway passes, which the freezing levels dropping, of course, but the wind story will spread across the prairies as well.
Yeah, through the Gap region in Alberta today through tomorrow, watching for those gusty winds for us. And then as we head through the weekend, you can see there Sunday also picking up some of those strong winds, not only Alberta, Saskatchewan, but extending into southern Manitoba too, where the temperatures will be on the warmer side. Saturday's temperatures, you see there for us, some of the warmest temperatures across Alberta and even through Saskatchewan, with temperatures into the teens into our Saturday.
Yeah, definitely gorgeous weather across the prairies this weekend, although when we head towards the east, we'll slowly start to see a clearing across Ontario with lake effect showers to go, although through the weekend it looks like high pressure rolls in.
But in through Atlantic Canada, on the Avalon specifically for today through tomorrow, still looking at rainfall taking us through, where on the Avalon, cumulatively, we're looking at the heaviest totals.
Looking for help on our weather products and services? We've got you covered with our help center.
Nestled between New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, the Bay of Fundy is a breathtaking destination renowned for the world's highest tides, which rise and fall up to 16 meters twice a day. This ever-changing coastal landscape offers endless opportunities for adventure, exploration, and awe-inspiring natural beauty. Imagine walking on the ocean floor just hours earlier submerged in water. Witness the sheer power of the tides throughout the region as they create incredible phenomena like the tidal bore and the reversing Falls Rapids. Summers are mild and pleasant.
Question. If you can't see what's behind all this, how do you already know? It's cheap. Now take...
But I don't know how the hospitals can get these things to work on everybody when everybody is so different.
What it was, what it is, and what it always will be. Because when you're an original, there's only one.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be steady?
And you know, someone might say to you, maybe you're in Spain, and they're like, oh, where did you get that from? Well, you know, actually it's Canadian.
Right.
Isn't that a wonderful feeling? That's our gem.
Do you know the country that actually jumped over on Ameland was the Japanese? So the Japanese are the single biggest purchaser of the fine.
That's my mustache, Gil! Not according to the landmark case of finders versus keepers. It's all mine! Go, go!
Shine Gold, where are you?
Stay away from me and my mare dad! Stay, stay!
I'm gonna get you, Dave. Gosh, Dave, you got real limber knees for an adult.
Everybody, I've got an announcement. Dave!
That's me!
I realized that before today, my life was like a bowl of sugar cereal. Sweet, crunchy, and full of all those little weird marshmallows that aren't soft at all.
We're just playing catch, right? Or does this somehow relate to the principal?
I wonder if he just died recently. Wasn't that? I can't remember his details.
To protect a lot of the trees that are here and that we can enjoy for many years to come. So thanks again.
Thanks, Al. And I know your head is so full of so much history, it's really hard for you to be so succinct. We have kids from Elora Public School from the grade 6s and grade 5s, and they're going to do a reading of, I believe, 5 haikus for us this morning. So thank you, kids, for coming out.
The sun is so bright, there's so many sights to see. Take care of our earth. Swaying in the wind, home to many animals, so very peaceful. The fruit trees grow big, they give us nutritious fruit. The fruit is
That's all.
I see. I guess I'm going anyway.
Near you, PetSmart Charities of Canada. For pet. Miracle that Liam is still alive and with us, so I'm just thanking God.
I love their branches, roots, and leaves.
Neskrovisko. Pred 5 rokmi sme ho uviedli na otvorenej scéne
But I'm actually kind of grateful it happened.
This house is so versatile. The 3 floors and...
Mais pas les arbres américains. En l'espace de quelques décennies.
They chip this press between the photograph and the back.
Condo, season tickets to the Leafs and Raptors, plus 50 grand.
Lines in 5 minutes and moisturizes to help reduce the look of deeper wrinkles.
Everything's good. This stuff is truly...
No more regrets.
That is the plan.
Makes me so happy to hear that.
Everybody, it's really an amazing product.
Pull the bottom one out, then this one.
Expecting rain.
All right, first pitch. If you're going to be watching from St. John's, Newfoundland, 12 degrees, but
Haze of 9:33, 33. You do have.
We're back here at...
That's of a tariff ad taken out by the Ford government.
High tariffs inevitably. That could cause fatal accidents.
Thank you. That's why you have to talk to
Look,
him.
I'm not talking to him.
Deacon, you have to.
Mail, Mr. Lockwood. Gracias, Manny.
This feels like a problem.
The betrayal.
I saw all y'all's milk. You mad?
Yes. Weekdays on Boomerang.
Side here.
That was so wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing your singing chops. That's the right word. And now I think it's time to turn the floor over to Phil Gunter, who is the co-owner of Bomb Tree Care. And he's going to explain what he's going to be doing in the tree today. And then after that, we'll all be stepping back so his crew can get to work.
Thank you, Tony. So thank you for being here today. It's my pleasure, Bound Tree Care, to be here today. My crew today is Joey and Andrew. They're over there as well. They'll be in the tree, helping out, going up, and swinging around in the tree today. So again, I'm gonna go say some things about old growth trees, legacy trees. We need them, extremely important. I know it's been said a couple times today already. I just want to repeat that because this is an urban forest, and we need these big trees. We need big trees, small trees, you know, medium trees, the whole thing. That's a healthy forest, even in a city and in a town. So some things that happen to these old, big, majestic trees, you know, especially in the open grown areas, they get these real long, wide branches. So they have all this room. And when they get older, they put on some reactive wood, you know, some strength where it needs it to absorb some of the old age it's starting to get. Trees are like humans. They start out really flexible, you know, waving around. You can move around and it doesn't break, you know. And but the older they get, a lot of times they get a little stiffer. They get a little stiffer. They get a little more deadwood. And sometimes they get these long exposed limbs. So sometimes we got to step in, and that's where we come in, and that's where tree trust really comes in, and it's really important. So for this tree, for instance, this is a black cherry. You can see there is quite a bit of deadwood if you look closely. Some bigger deadwood. Central stem looks pretty rough. It's missing some bark. There's some dead tips throughout. A lot of times, this could be indicative of some compaction, maybe. Compaction to the roots, especially in the park. Sometimes you can put some trees into some decline over the years. This is quite busy in the summer. So that being said, you know, tread lightly. But so what we're going to do to this tree today is we're going to go after all the deadwood, of course. The deadwood is always unpredictable. In a setting like this, in a park where it's a lot of traffic, a lot of people walking around, sitting at the picnic table, we got to take that out. A lot of times we can keep the deadwood in a setting where it's not hazardous, far in your backyard. There's not too much traffic underneath. It's not a bad thing. It's actually great for habitat, and it does help some oscillation and movement in the tree. So just keep that in mind. It's not the end of the world if there's some deadwood in the tree. For this one, we're going to take it out because of the traffic here. So we're going to start with that, and then we're going to go after some of these long exposed branches.
This program is
We Babies on Cartoon Network, as long as they're action-packed and filled with icing. Heck yeah, they are. Only one way to find out. Join the Bears as they explore new worlds. This place is amazing. They're fantastic, mysterious, exciting, and strange.
Ice bears jumping for joy. This ought to be rich.
We Baby Bears. Watch anytime on Cartoon Network.
Well. Anyways, it was
Today. And then if you do look behind you after,
Want to access your weather at any time? Search for the Weather Network in your TV app store and access your weather today.
All right, this active weather segment is all about Tropical Storm Melissa, and there are two very concerning things about this storm as you take a look at the cloud cover via satellite over the Caribbean Sea. And number one is how slow this storm is moving. It had been stationary through the morning, now just moving 2 kilometers per hour. The second concerning thing, that this is going to be strengthening rapidly because it is going to be sitting over very warm waters. A slow-moving, powerful hurricane is just about the worst case scenario, and this is going to bring in likely some very catastrophic flooding to parts of especially southeastern Jamaica, Haiti, southern areas of the Dominican Republic, and we'll also be watching beyond there. So likely hurricane status by Saturday, major hurricane status by Sunday, upwards of 300 millimeters of rain in parts of Jamaica and southern Haiti, and also because of the slow-moving situation, the large swell generated by this storm will likely last for a number of days.
Hurricanes are storms born from the ocean. Unlike temperate cyclones, which get their energy from the temperature difference between two air masses, hurricanes get their energy from the warm tropical waters. You need about 26 or 27 degrees Celsius to a depth of about 150 meters to sustain a hurricane. Any colder than that, and either the hurricane won't get going or it will weaken very rapidly. This is also why we don't have a lot of very strong hurricanes north of...
This is Wightman TV on a CRT TV in Formosa, Ontario. It's near Walkerton. This is Wightman TV. On demand, we still get SpongeBob SquarePants, The Patrick Star Show, and Camp Coral, even though YTV and Treehouse has lost the rights to Nickelodeon programming, which is pretty strange and cool at the same time. But the problem is, we only get the modern seasons, not the classics.
You let Patron go, Chicken Man!
Well, that's all.